What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the Western Conference Finals now that it is over between the Oklahoma City Thunder and Minnesota Timberwolves. We have seen the Oklahoma City Thunder in the series 4-1, an absolute masterclass both ways. But before I actually get into this video, I don't know if you guys can actually hear, but I'm a little under the weather as we speak. But I'm going to get this video done because I have been taking a little time off of videos or whatever to, record due to things that's happening or whatever. But this series, in my opinion, right, I had the Oklahoma City Thunder winning the series anyway. But I thought that the Minnesota Timberwolves were going to be able to put up more of a fight. Now, after games 1 and 2, I pretty much thought that, yes, the Timberwolves were outclassed. You've seen that, Oklahoma City rarely loses at home, and they did what they usually do at home. Fast forward to game 3, you've seen a Minnesota Timberwolves team that played desperate, played like their backs were against the wall, and came out and won that game. Now, in the last final 2 games, in my opinion, right, I feel like, speaking on the closeout game first, right, this Timberwolves team just did not look like they were interested in a game where you would think that with the amount of pressure that was on the line, right, your season is on the line, and things like that, you would think guys would come out and be ready to play. That was not the case for the Timberwolves. You look at guys like Jaden McDaniels who had a horrible shooting night in Game 5. You look at guys like, Anthony Edwards, who did play reasonably well. It wasn't to that all-star standard that we have been accustomed to, but he played fairly well. You look at Julius Randle, who, people have been talking about throughout this series. He had a pretty good Game 5, but it was just not enough. That Oklahoma City Thunder team is a all-world team. They are a swarming defense. They are a team that does not give up easy baskets. They do not quit. They are led by the MVP, who in all realms of how this team comes and goes is predicated on what SGA does. And when you look at the Thunder and you look at the defense, you look at the leadership, you look at top to bottom, this team deserves everything that they are getting this season. And I mean that in so many different ways, because you look at a Thunder team where they're young, but even though with them being young, these guys play much older, or, they play more to the moment, right? Because we look at a team that has never been to the Western Conference Finals, and they look like the more veteran-led team. They look like the team that's been there before and knows what it takes to get it done. You look at a performance from SGA. You look at Jalen Williams. You look at Chet Holmgren. You look at guys like Alex Caruso taking the matchup defensively, whether it's Julius Randle, whether it's, Anthony Edwards, whoever the case may be. You look at guys like Cason Wallace. You look at, Lou Dort. This Thunder team checked every single box. And I said that earlier in the playoffs. I said, I think they have another level. And I think they reached that level in this particular series. I think they have another level. I said that. Now, fast forward to whoever they play in the NBA Finals, they're going to have to reach another level because they're going to be in a situation that they haven't been in before together as a group, and that's in the NBA Finals. So, for me, I think that, when you look at the overall aspects of this series, like I said, I don't think the Timberwolves played to their best ability or capabilities, and it's the fact that the Thunder threw them for a loop of what they didn't allow them to do as well. You look at what what Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle did in the series prior. They weren't able to do any of that. So you look at this Thunder team, man, winning 4-1. I had them winning the series. I knew that the Minnesota Timberwolves didn't have enough, but I thought it was going to be respectable. I didn't think it was going to be 30-point blowouts here and just double digit, just an overall dominant performance by the Thunder in this playoff series versus the Timberwolves. And of course, now that the Timberwolves season is over, I'm going to do a video, talking about what I think they should do next season. And there's so many different things that they have going on for them. But like I said, man, when you look at SGA, when you look at Jalen Williams, when you just look at the overall Oklahoma City Thunder team, this is a well-deserved, notch in their cap. And, I'm interested to see what they do going forward, whether it's the New York Knicks or Indiana Pacers, whoever they play in the next round of the NBA Finals. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Oklahoma City Thunder fans, Minnesota Timberwolves fans, basketball fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network. And I catch you guys on the next video.